right, so listening to Numbers 22, and y'all, the book of Numbers, I had a history professor one time say the past is a foreign country, and I think that's a really good way to approach the Old Testament, especially Torah. There are so many things that don't seem to make sense. We have so many questions, like, is that symbolic? Did that really happen? Did that, how did that happen? Like, what did that even look like? How is the culture? The culture seems so utterly and completely different from ours. It's difficult to understand. Numbers 22, a donkey actually talks for the first of all. Like, we're told that the donkey actually spoke to the human. Secondly, the donkey sees an angel that the person cannot. In fact, a lot of people think that the appearances of the angel of the Lord in the Old Testament are actually a pre-incarnation of Christ. And so this may have actually been Jesus appearing to a donkey, and the guy riding him, Balaam, couldn't even see him. There are so many questions that come up when you listen to a story like this, at least for me, and I'm sure for most of us. But one thing that stands out to me is just the humility that God asks for when we are seeking another person's perspective and acknowledging that they may see things that we cannot. And in fact, that they may even see where Jesus is at work where we cannot, and they may even see where danger looms ahead that we cannot. So in this story, in Numbers 22, Balaam started beating his donkey because the donkey wouldn't move, and he thought, oh, he's just being stubborn. Really, the donkey is trying to protect him because he sees that there's an angel of the Lord ahead that they're gonna, run into and maybe be killed. And I just think, how many times do I misinterpret somebody who I think they're being stupid, I think they're being like a donkey, basically, or I think they're being stubborn, and actually they're the one who sees how Jesus is at work in the situation, what Jesus is trying to do, and what he's trying to say. And in fact, I think as we get elevated more and more into leadership, this happens more and more, where to keep us humble, to keep us understanding that God doesn't need us. We're not in leadership because we're just so special and so anointed and so genius. He may actually hide things from us that he reveals to them. And it's to keep us humble, to keep us knowing that we need every member of the body of Christ. Like, we need the elbow just as we need the eye, just as much as we need, the pinky toe. And they all are essential. And so, lest we forget, just ask God, where in my life today am I misunderstanding what you might be showing, what you might be revealing? And maybe you have shown yourself in that way to someone around me who can give me clarity. Because I don't want to be like Balaam beating the donkey, when the donkey is the one that actually sees clearly and actually sees what God is trying to do.